Hey y'all, we back with another reaction. And if you can remember, this started like an update on the OnlyFans model. She's supposed to be suing the building security. Hold on, y'all. Delete. Let me delete something right quick. She sues for to be sued. Ah, I can go back and straighten it out. Okay, so what happened? What she did was, see the young man right there, the family of the man allegedly killed by OnlyFans model sues condo building security for failing to intervene. Now she gonna sue the condo, but I don't know. But it's the man worked for the condo, but she was on TikTok. Now it was a wrongful death suit. Alleges building security stood outside the apartment for 12 minutes while Christian, the guy, was being stabbed, allegedly. Okay. The family of the man was allegedly stabbed to death by his OnlyFans model girlfriend, is accusing his condo's security of standing outside the couple's apartment and doing nothing for 12 minutes as he was being killed. But who was killing him? If she was stabbing, she's still wrong. In a lawsuit filed last week, lawyer represented the family of Christian Obunseli claimed the luxury condo building did nothing as Courtney Clenny allegedly knifed her boyfriend to death on April. This happened April 2022. Okay. Surveillance video from an elevator in the building also captured the young lady attacking her boyfriend months before his death. And by the time the young lady finished committing her crime at 4:58 p.m., she opened the door to her unit, and the security saw her and her dogs covered in blood, and Mr. Obunseli, her boyfriend, was already unconscious on the floor, according to the suit. But I got a little video to show y'all. They have a little video they can explain a little more. But anyway, they had the building personnel or the security perform their duties when they were first notified about the fight. In other words, they got into a fight for 2 minutes. A little. You know how that is, y'all. You know how this go now. You know how this go. So we're gonna get into it. Check this video out, okay? Let's check this out, y'all. She ain't getting away with it though. I wonder how she still. He's a handsome guy.
22. And over the course of the 3 months that the couple was living in that building, the police and the building security would respond to their unit more than 10 times. The couple quickly became known to building staff and to building security for their domestic disputes, for their loud fights that led to noise complaints, and violent interactions that were witnessed in the building's common areas. They were even threatened with eviction at one point. Now, that would all end on April 3rd, 2022, when Courtney Clenny would fatally stab Christian Obumseli in their home. Now, a civil lawsuit filed on behalf of the Obumseli estate is alleging that the building staff and building security were aware of Courtney Clenny's history of disturbances, her erratic and aggressive behavior, and recent mental health diagnosis before the day that Obumseli was killed. And the allegation is that the security stood outside of the door during the fight that left Christian Obumseli dead. We want to show you some of the documents and what they state in part. On April 3rd, 2022 at 4:45 p.m., the front desk received complaints about noise coming from the unit. Front desk personnel Marvin Durant called the police, and advised that there was a fight going on in Unit 2201. Mr. Durant was asked if emergency medical services were required, to which he responded no. Now, they just required the services of the police. Now, it goes on to say that at 4:45 p.m., building security arrived at the Clenny unit, knocked on the door, heard yelling through the door, stood outside, and did nothing.
Wow.
At 4:57 p.m., 12 minutes after the front desk was first notified and told the police that EMS was not required, Courtney Clenny placed this call to police herself.
Ma'am, listen to me. You need to stop screaming on the line and give me the address. I can't feel my arm. I can't feel my arm. What, ma'am? My boyfriend is dying of that. Ma'am, what is the address? What time? What's the address? What's the address? Please, God, please. Come to me. I got that from the district. Ma'am, is this a house department or a business?
She not telling. She.
Is this a house apartment or a business? Baby, I'm so sorry.
Was it murder or was it self-defense? That's going to be the question for the jury when this case
She
goes
wouldn't
to
even get
trial.
in an
Tonight,
address.
we have a very special guest joining us on the program. I want to welcome in, Kim Wald. She is the attorney representing the Abomselli family. She's joined tonight from Fort Lauderdale.
Murder, but now they have to face the apartment complex that should have done better, to face the security company that should have done better. They're seeking. That was October 13th, 2006.
Okay, y'all. I'm gonna see. Can I get? Let me see. Can I get a little bit more on this because? Hold on, y'all. That wasn't enough information right there. They jumped to something else for some reason. I don't know what happened.
What else? No, certainly not. I can't think of anything worse for a parent to have to bury their child. You know, I say it on court TV often, and it's very true. I think it is just one of the most awful things you could think about for any parent to have to do, and especially him being such a young man with so much of his life ahead of him. Something that has personally troubled me, and I'm very curious what the court will do in terms of an evidentiary ruling on this, was that, as I understand it, there was a stabbing prior to this where Courtney Clenny had stabbed Christian Abomselli in the leg, and there's some documentation pertaining to that. I believe some text messages that were obtained through his phone where he's talking about that treatment. Kim, any ideas as to whether or not that's going to be coming in to the criminal case?
Well, these are all going to be, ruled upon in the criminal case. The criminal case is more focused on the night of the murder itself. The civil case is more focused on the history of the crime between these two individuals and the fact that there was this history of violence. There's this difference in the justice system between criminal and civil, different burdens of proof as well. And whether or not these prior instances will come in the criminal case, that's something that, I'm sure there will be additional briefings and rulings by the judge in the very near future.
Sure. Please keep us posted of any more developments that you have with your.
Well, I'll be keeping y'all in touch. But I see who the violent person right there is. But I'll keep y'all in touch with this information. Okay, y'all like, share, and subscribe. Oh my.